Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. This is episode 48 now. We're here, I think with Kibo, wasn't it? At least it sounded like him at the end of the last episode. It's actually been a few days since my last recording session, so it's a Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm going to record this. And I'm just going to sit down, relax, and thinking about having a big Danganronpa V3 recording session. So we've been, of course, through trial number 5, and yeah, all kinds of crazy shit going on there, let's put it that way. Kaito and Kokichi are now dead. They're gone, they're no longer with us. Kibo, I don't know what he's kind of doing, I guess we're about to find out really, but also there was a scene with what appeared to be Junko? I don't know what to make of that, I have no idea. Let's just see where it goes, ladies and gents.
Too quiet.
Yeah, it is Kibo, isn't it?
And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
So, he actually had a bit of a moment at the end of Kaito's execution. Because normally Kibo has like a hoge, a big sort of hair on top of his head. But something happened in it. Something knocked it off. Kibo? Ooh.
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore.
Huh. He's talked about this before, his idea of an inner voice.
All I hear now is silence.
Huh.
That silence means my will is now my own.
Sorry, I'm not I'm not just going to spend the episode making freaking Minecraft testificate noises.
Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this.
What are you doing? What are you planning?
No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for juveniles, is steeped in despair.
Oh, sorry for my cough, ladies and gentlemen. I was just snacking on a biscuit. And I just got like a little tiny crumb at the back of my throat just then. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. Kibo, you're going full battle robot, are you? How'd you even get up there? That's the dome at the top of the school. Okay, I think he's flipped.
And I will destroy it.
Well, if you're going to destroy it, try and not to kill us in the process, please. That's quite loud. Oh my god, so he's actually just gone full on crazy. He's just trying to destroy the school now, I guess. Chapter... oh. Voyage without passion or purpose. Okay, that was the name of chapter 5. Okay, I probably should have just got that little scene done at the end of the last episode, but never mind. So going into chapter 6 now then, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm guessing this should be the final chapter. Oh my god, I got Kaito's jacket. Okay, sure. Just a memory of our old friend. Sure, we'll save. Of course we will. Let's do that. Alright, so how's this going to turn out then, if Kibo's going crazy and trying to destroy everything? Guess we'll see, and we'll find out, ladies and gents. I guess I should introduce myself. Wait, who's this? What? What? Makoto? Well, I mean, Junko appears to have come back, so I guess other characters now might well be. Don't have any talents or anything, I'm just a regular teenager. Look, you're the ultimate lucky student, aren't you? Oh.
This boring-looking person is me.
Okay, no, you're not the Makoto I was thinking about. Okay, who are you then?
See? Even the way I look is normal. Getting into an elite school like this was just the start of my bad luck. I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations or the teachers' lectures.
Well, I'm sure there's another Makoto out there who probably felt the exact same way as you did.
I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom.
God, you even got that thing going on like he did. I'm just average. I'm just an average nobody.
At home, my parents are constantly on my case. Honestly, I'm fed up. I want to run away from my daily life. I want to run away and just forget all this. I want to run away and run away and run away and run away and run away. But I'm okay.
Okay.
I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to. That's why I'm gonna be okay.
What's going on?
Thanks for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with. Thanks for the strength to keep going. I'll keep on rooting for you, so please keep trying your best.
What am I watching here?
And
What am I seeing?
one day, I'll also...
You'll also what? Who are you rooting for? Right. I'm just going to say it right now. Oh my god, that noise is so loud. Okay, yeah, move away from that, please. Right. We'll we'll get to what they're saying in a second. Okay, that scene just then. So, the question has been raised about, you know, this idea of the rest of humanity is dead, but also, if that's the case, then who is this killing game being shown to? Do you reckon... somebody surely out there must be watching it. And that scene just then, the kid was saying, I'm rooting for you, so somebody out there must be seeing this killing game, right? Okay, right, well, let's just see what's going to happen over here. I don't know what to make of that scene. Again, there's a lot of stuff at the moment which we don't know what to make of. What happened, Josie?
What did you say?
The school building blew up, and what happened? Hey, over there. I turned my head to where Maki was pointing. Whoa. I mean, he looks pretty epic, not gonna lie, with all his gear attached to him. Holy shit, he's really going to town on the fucking school. I mean, where do you even get the fucking laser gun from? Is it one of Miu's inventions? Something hidden in her lab?
Huh?
I feel like Miu's going to turn out to be the unspoken MVP of this game. Kind of like Chihiro was in Trigger Happy Havoc. Even after he died, his impact was still felt. Kibo?
What was that?
Hey, Kibo, me dear, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're flying, is it magic?
That punk.
I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. We need to hurry and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't.
But...
Hey, but how do we stop him?
Alright.
We have to talk to him, Josie. We can get him to come down.
Hey.
It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard and try to get his attention.
Oh my...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I feel like maybe that is indeed what we want to do. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, Josie, we ran to the centre of the courtyard. Which is literally right there. We ran 2 paces. We're getting a lot of little scenes now at the moment, aren't we? Oh, damn. Really causing some damage. It's like a battlefield.
Damn it!
We have to get his attention, Josie. Get him to come down. Kibo, me dear, come here.
Hey!
You're trying to get us killed?
Kibo!
At least Kibo, come down and talk to us. Yes, please do. I shouted out to Kibo, who finally came to a halt mid-air, then slowly flew down to us.
Hey.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Did you call for me?
Good. I mean, he does look pretty epic with his flight suit or whatever on, his big gun. His arm, does his arm just sort of fit into that gun?
Please keep it brief. I have other matters I must attend to.
How very matter of fact.
Huh?
Yeah, see, look, he's a Hoge's still gone then. What matters, Josie?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to end the killing game.
Huh?
End the killing game?
Indeed.
Yeah, to do that, I must destroy the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles, old sport.
What did you say?
Destroy it.
That's right.
The killing game cannot go on if I destroy the school in its entirety.
Could it be?
Eesh, that's why you have that weapon.
Hey.
What's with that weapon in the jetpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I obtained this equipment from my lab.
Huh?
You had equipment like that in your lab?
Yes.
Yeah, I made some modifications to drastically improve their power output and functionality.
Wait.
Eesh, since when have you been able to do that? You didn't level up or anything, right? Did something happen? Did you say that... Didn't you say that you didn't want to use anything from the lab, Josie?
Right.
That's right. You don't like looking sci-fi.
That's right.
Yeah, I wanted to be treated like a real human, a creature of flesh and blood like you all.
I have decided.
But I no longer have the luxury of clinging to that wish anymore. My course is clear. I must destroy this academy and end this killing game, old sport.
You can't!
Hey, hold on, lad. If you do something like that, we'll all die too, you know. There's no oxygen in the outside world. There's no living things. We're only able to survive because we're inside this spaceship, you know.
Right.
That's right. Are you trying to kill us too?
Yes.
Yeah, if my actions result in your death, so be it.
Huh?
So be it, Josie. Okay, he doesn't give a shit. He's just going to say, fuck it. It's worth destroying the whole place.
That's...
Monokuma told us that despair is our only choice. That hope does not exist here.
Unfortunately...
He is right. As long as this killing game continues, only despair awaits us.
No.
Wait, we still have hope, Josie.
Remember...
Our hope is everyone here. Our friends who are still alive.
You're right!
Hey, if we all work together, even this killing game will...
100%.
Yeah, it will not stop. It will never stop.
What should we do?
And even if we did manage to stop this killing game and escape, where would we go? Earth is destroyed, humanity is extinct, and we have no home to return to, old boy. Old girl. Nah. That's probably why it showed us the scene a moment ago with the kid. To tell us that, no, there is somebody watching, isn't there?
What?
Yeah, it might be true, but...
Which means...
Monokuma is right. Despair is all we have here. We simply do not have the power to change the outside world on our own.
Everyone!
All we can do now is refuse to submit to despair.
Hey!
Would you be willing to let all of us die to accomplish that, Josie?
Logical.
There's a far better alternative than allowing Monokuma to continue the killing game.
What was that?
Are you serious?
Listen closely.
Kaito and Kokichi gave their lives to end this killing game.
We must do it.
We should follow their example. We should be willing to give our lives to end this killing
What do you
game.
mean?
Is that what your inner voice is telling you to do?
No.
Yeah, no, I can no longer hear that voice.
Huh?
You can't hear it anymore, Josie?
That's right.
Yeah, for some reason my inner voice has gone silent. This decision is my will, my choice.
I have decided.
I've chosen to modify myself and destroy this academy. Sorry, I was just getting a bit of tea coming up my throat then, in case my reading of that line seemed a bit strange.
Everyone!
We can never submit to despair, because we are students of Hope Speak Academy.
No.
No, that's wrong, Josie.
Why?
Wrong?
That's...
Because there might still be hope. There might still be a place to call home.
Well then...
And what are you basing that claim on?
That's wrong.
Nothing, Josie.
But...
I just have a feeling.
Ew.
I got a feeling, eh?
Just a feeling. You sound like that idiot right now.
Because...
Kaito said so, Josie. It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. Indeed. He did say that, I forgot about that. There can be no killing game without an audience, Josie. Hope Speak Academy was the same way. It was a killing game made for an audience. This game must be the same way. Someone is watching this somewhere. There's someone left. There's still a possibility. Yeah, true, we cannot say there is absolutely no possibility, but even a mere possibility...
No, that's wrong!
That possibility... Oh. Well, here comes the New World Order. Possibilities are hope, Josie.
Huh?
What?
Because...
We haven't investigated everything. There's still a lot of mysteries in this school. If there are still questions to answer, then we haven't found the truth. And that means we can't give up. We can't give up before we reach the truth, Josie.
See.
Spoken like a true ultimate detective, old sport.
I understand.
Very well, I shall cooperate with your attempt to stop this killing game your way.
Thank you.
Kibo.
Listen closely.
But you haven't till dawn. I will not wait any longer than that. Until dawn, Josie?
Yeah.
Now, though dawn here is simply an illusion projected onto the dome, if you can't stop the killing game by dawn,
100%.
I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and end the killing game myself. I was wondering if you were going to show up. You were taking a long time, given that your precious academy was under attack. You're going to end what now?
Didn't I tell you? It's impossible to end the killing game!
Oh yeah, those things.
Because the killing game is forever eternal!
Might want to take flight there, Kibo. Methinks you're in for a bit of trouble. Oh yeah, he's also got all his Monokums back, hasn't he? I forgot about that as well. Like I said, it's a few days since my last recording session. Except they're all kind of new copies or whatever. He's back. Attempting to destroy this precious academy is more than a violation of school regulations. It's an act of mutiny.
That's enough.
Now, so what? You're sorely mistaken if you think I'll allow this to continue. Is the robot malfunctioning? He must be. Why else would he try to defy me?
Let's do this!
Oh god, what was your voice? Oh yeah, it was the same as the one I've given Himiko. Let's kill him till he dies from it. Hell yeah, Bambadoo.
Leave it to me.
Ripping a robot apart isn't gory at all, so I can go all out this time.
And that's that.
Pops, can we kill him, please? They're so brazen, because they don't have any hair downstairs. Thank you for that mental image that I did not need. Well, any last words? They're all in battle mode.
Everyone!
Yeah, this place is dangerous. You'll need to get out of here.
Kibo!
You okay?
Yeah,
Shuichi, please find this truth that you mentioned earlier while I stole them.
well then.
It's all in your hands now. Now go.
Okay.
Alright.
Never forgive rule breakers. Anyone who messes with the killing game must die!
Exercise assemble!
No, I won't let you run amok anymore. This killing game is over. In the name of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbol of hope itself, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and bring down this monument to despair.
Damn. Kibo going all badass on us. Sorry if you just heard me swallowing tea just then. Vaporize 'em, boy. That's how it began, in the war between Kibo and the Exiles, Josie. The Ultimate Academy became a battlefield. So this has got to be the final chapter then, right? Aha, here we are. Goodbye, Danganronpa. Chapter 6. So this has got to be the final chapter then, of the game, right? We ran to the entrance hall, trying to escape the battle that was unfolding, Josie. Just the four of us.
Seems like...
Hey, things have suddenly become real bad. So the robot uprising finally happened. It's what I always feared, but
Why you...
I never expected it to be like this. I always thought it was going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back in time, a la Terminator.
Why?
Oh, Himiko, didn't know you were a fan of that movie franchise.
But why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he?
Maybe it wasn't Monokuma. Maybe it was someone else. Just saying, maybe Mew, perhaps? I don't know. Ooh. Well, this don't feel safe, standing in here. I'm not scared, I'm not scared.
Right?
Hey, what should we do?
Remember,
Just as I said before, Josie, we need to find the truth in order to end this killing game.
What's that mean?
Okay, but what do we need to look for?
Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
What?
The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy, me dears?
Because...
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in this school, right? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, then, in that
I
case.
don't know.
But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher Project were 16 students.
Nope.
Don't you think it's possible someone may have infiltrated the Gopher Project?
That's right.
That someone could be the mastermind, hiding somewhere in this school.
Hey, someone, you mean a remnant of despair, right? And someone else inside this academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair. God, they really are going on about the remnants of despair,
That's
aren't
true.
they?
If we can find them and kill them, then this killing game should end.
I mean, did we actually have confirmation that it was the remnants of despair? I mean, there's the whole thing with the scene earlier where it was like, oh, you know, it's all connected and all that. I can't remember. Maybe I'm just forgetting something, like I say, because so much is happening. There'll inevitably be things that probably slip my mind. I don't know about killing them, Josie,
But
but there is the possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. Well, previous games tell us yes, that is indeed correct. Or, you know, if not correct, at least very likely. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet.
That's right.
It seems like it's worth a shot.
but
That's not the only thing we have to find, Josie. To truly end this killing game, we must find this mastermind of despair.
that's...
And also find hope.
Hope.
remember,
Our home, Josie. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. I know there's hope out there. We have to find it before we leave.
Jeez.
This isn't some fictional story, so I don't think things will work out well. Work out that well, even. But if we look for it, Josie, we might just find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything.
Okay,
So we have to try.
That's true.
Since Kibo is distracting the Exiles, we won't have to worry about violating school rules.
Okay.
There must be other rooms that we haven't investigated yet.
All right.
You're right, there's no point complaining, me dears. Let's all just do what we can do. Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right? Input, don't fail me now.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it.
Input. Stop it. Start working, please. Mucky.
okay.
Yeah, that's right, Josie. It's funny how sometimes
Alright.
when you get that input problem, or at least when I do, it's like for a period the mouse just sort of struggles to recognise the input when I'm clicking on it, but then after a while it sort of stabilises again. We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy, Josie. When all is revealed, this killing game will end. Like it's doing now. The fucking... Well, this killing game's not going to end, Mouse, if you don't let me fucking advance. There, oh. Well, where the hell are we going? That's the question I have.
Then let's split up and start searching.
We're going to split up, and we're in such a united mood. Hey, well, we don't have enough time left to all go together, fortunately.
You're right.
We'll see each other soon, Josie. Where am I going, though? That's the question. Alright, I should go too. We need to end this killing game before dawn. Yeah, get out of there, probably. What's happening? Jesus, Kibo, did you just... Oh. Okay, my eyes were up on the wall then, but then it zoomed in on the floor. There's a fucking hole there now. Well, 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 what do we got here? What a hole. It's time to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and your bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end this killing game before dawn breaks. Oh, what the... Okay, there's actually a timer? Are you kidding me? This is like a timed investigation? Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go, are we? There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here, Josie? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here, Josie. I have to investigate. Well, do it, then, Shuichi. Get down there. Okay, for a second I thought it looked dark as hell then. Right. Oh, wait, what does this mean? Oh, what the... Okay, I can apparently now shoot things out of the way whilst moving around like this. That's interesting. There's more of it over here. Except I have to stay stationary when I'm doing it. Alright. God, we've already lost a bit of time, apparently, according to that timer up there. Oh my god. This is different. This is real fucking different. I don't think we've ever had a timed investigation before. Ooh, what the hell is this thing? It's broken, but from this door. This must be an ultimate lab. It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left. It's Kokichi's, the Ultimate Supreme Leader's lab. Okay. This door isn't supposed to open. Per the rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then that lab will remain closed. But Kibo's explosives broke the door. I should be able to get inside, Josie. I have to go inside. Do it, Shuichi. Get in there. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Wow, it looks like a bit of a... I was going to say a Bond villain's lair. Reminds me of the one in You Only Live Twice, the volcano. So ridiculous, but yeah. So this is Kokichi's lab. It certainly does have that evil organisation feel. There's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair. Yeah, let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair. Hope? Oh wait, this is Kokichi. Supposed to be talking. Oh, hope, despair. That time Kaito was in the exile. It didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair, Josie. Kokichi and Kaito weren't there when we used that flashback light. Good points. But even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some link to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere, Josie. I should investigate thoroughly. Can we, smash things to get monocoins? Alright, what can we look at? Stuff over towards the back of the room. Showcase. I guess we'll, look at the showcase first. Man, he's got a big freaking car there. Big pair of wheels. There are matching shoes and suits of many colours here, Josie. If this is the Ultimate Supreme Leader's lab, are these uniforms for the other members of the organisation? There are some unsettling objects here. Gas masks, handcuffs. There are also wigs and glasses for disguises, I imagine, but they seem comical. This doesn't seem like something the remnants of despair would use, Josie. Fair point. We can look at the emblem and the central chair. Whoa, whoa, okay, that thing just floats. This is Kokichi's chair, definitely something the Supreme Leader would sit in. But something feels off, it's all too cliché. It feels as if this entire room is just an elaborate prank. Well, here's the thing, right? Right at the beginning of the game, when we first met Kokichi, he was all, you know, bigging up the fact that he had this secret organisation of 10,000 members, but he wouldn't tell us what the name of it was or anything like this. So, he was pretty clear from the start that he was a liar. So how much of this... How much do we... do we really accept some of the things he says as being true? I don't know, that's the question. What about the emblem up here? This must be the emblem of the organisation that Kokichi leads. Sorry for the pauses, I'm just sipping tea. But do the remnants of despair put up emblems? Okay, that's all you're going to say about it, they're called Shuichi Josie. Shelf. A load of screens. A large table, one I imagine is used for strategy meetings, Josie. There's nothing of any particular interest on top of the table. Supercar? Helicopter? Right, let's look at the helicopter. What is it, just a tiny... Yeah, it's a toy helicopter. I thought... Is the perspective on that thing is actually in the background, therefore it's quite big, or is it actually just a tiny little RC helicopter? Toy helicopter? Is this Kokichi's? I mean, it's a good question. God, the time is actually really advancing. Just noticed it. Supercar, Josie? Is this the kind of thing that members of this evil organisation drive around? But wouldn't an evil organisation really want to drive around in such flashy cars? It's more like a child's idea of what an evil organisation would have, Josie. That is a good point. It is very flashy, isn't it? So is there anything else in here that I can look at, or... What? Oh wait, what's that on the floor there? Oh, it's a book! God, I didn't even notice that at first. Jesus. There's a collection of files here, bound like a book.
Huh?
Oh, okay. The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy. I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages. And inside... Oh my god. Oh boy. All our old favourite characters. Information on Hope's Peak Academy, Future Foundation and the Remnants of Despair. This is a history of the battle between Hope and Despair, Josie. But we've already remembered all this. We know this information. I suppose it would make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose. No, something's not right. Something is off. Because the things written in this book... What about them?
Got a minute?
Do you really have time to read a book?
Maki? I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands.
What?
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy. What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hope's Peak Academy at the flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, I thought that as well, Josie.
Hey,
Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me?
Huh?
For what?
is that alright?
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why?
But why?
That's...
I need to check something important.
I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right?
She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, then started speaking in broad narration. Okay. So what about
It all
it?
began at Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Oh, and here was me thinking thinking that this game was completely separate to the other ones, and thinking that therefore we would never hear that phrase again. Alright.
The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair.
Okay, well we know all this, yeah.
This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima.
I mean, yeah, she kind of orchestrated it. I mean, she wasn't lone though. Technically, she had what's her face with her, didn't she? Mukuro, the sister, and then there were the remnants of despair as well.
In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class.
The cast of Trigger Happy Havoc, right? Yeah.
Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th class...
Yeah, because technically they're the 78th class, and I think the DR2 cast was 77th class? Something like that. Sometimes I get a bit confused because of the numbers, but...
was forced to participate in the killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded.
Okay, okay. Also, incidentally, I'll probably record this whole investigation in one go, and I might split the footage, because I feel like this could be a very big one, since it's Chapter 6.
With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair.
Okay.
The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on. Until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that part.
Huh. Wait, so we're saying that the meteorites came down as... The meteorites were the things that brought that conflict to an end?
Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the new Hope Speak Academy, Josie? Yeah, the one that Makoto set up. Well, he was its headmaster, wasn't he? At the end of the DR3 anime?
As for Hope Speak Academy,
This.
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations.
So hang on. Are we saying the meteorites were coming down as this was ongoing?
They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate level talent, and that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense, Josie. No, that doesn't make sense, because what Maki just told me is exactly what I remember. Then what is written in the book? Are these just lies? Or are they... Turn to one of the pages almost without thinking. What's a lie? What's not consistent here?
What's wrong?
No.
It's just the afterword written on the last page, Josie. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject, Josie.
well, it says it's a complete history, so what's the problem?
The problem is, if this is true... Shuichi, what are you thinking? Can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know more about Kokichi. I found this in his lab, after all.
Hey!
Maki, I'm thinking of going to go to Kokichi's room now.
What?
Why Kokichi's room?
I'm...
I have to verify something, Josie. I've determined which things he said were the truth and which were lies.
Okay.
Including if he really was a remnant of despair.
What are you trying to pull?
There's no doubt that he was a remnant of despair, because in that memory...
Okay.
Well, whatever. If that's what you want to do, then I won't stop you.
Which memory are you talking about?
Thank you.
Just the one that we had before, the generic one, but... I don't know. Never would have imagined this, Josie. That Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough. We need to find the truth. Alright, so we have to go to... Ooh! What's happening? Hello? What is this? What's happening? Yeah, what the hell is going on? Oh. Of course, because Monokuma used one of these at the end of the last trial, but it didn't precipitate anything immediately. Shuichi? Wait, is that the kid? Is that the kid who we just saw in that scene before?
Hey, what's going on?
The input, please. Input.
Hello. Are you one of the chosen for the Gopher Project?
Gopher Project?
I saw you on a flyer on the ground.
That's the Remnants of Despair's doing. Gopher Project participants are classified.
Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent.
Huh.
I see. But you look just like him.
Don't worry about that. Hey, listen, should you really be outside right now? The meteor...
I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gopher Project succeeds, then the meteorites won't fall down.
No, I've heard the Gopher Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident.
You're wrong! They didn't die!
How would you know that?
Because those people are the heroes that will save the world, right?
The Gopher Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind.
Heroes don't die! Heroes don't give up! That's why they're still alive, because they're heroes!
Heroes?
What the hell did we just see there? I feel like I say that a lot about the scenes that this game shows us. So... Right. I was just trying to think about inconsistencies in that book about Hope's Peak when that came up. So... I'll have to look at the truth bullet in a second, but... There was a memory, right?
No.
It's from that flashback light. This one. Yeah, the one that Monokuma did at the end of the last trial, but which didn't immediately precipitate anything. This flashback light has a special effect!
Is this...
Shuichi, just now.
Okay.
It must have been the flashback light, Josie, the one that Monokuma used after Kaido's trial.
After Kaito's trial.
Hey.
What did you remember?
A memory. It was from when I tried to get away from the Gopher Project and threw away my talent.
Oh yeah.
I remember the same thing. But why? Why did Monokuma give us that memory? And will we experience another flashback like the one we just saw?
I don't know, but I can't hesitate now.
Hey!
Okay, let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
Well...
You're heading to Kokichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you.
Huh?
You will?
Because...
Something about him concerns me. That's why I'd want to check.
She looks worried. Did that flashback...
Do you want to die?
Is that all you got to say?
No,
nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh? Nope, friendship powered up. Increased your bond, you can move more debris than before. Right. God, time's going on. Let me just look at that truth bullet. Very quick. History of Hope's Peak. Found in the Ultimate Supreme Leader's research lab, this book details the history of the battle between Hope and Despair. The afterword claims it was compiled by several esteemed researchers, and it is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject. However, it contradicts the memory Shuichi and Maki received from the flashback light. The memory that they received from the flashback light, what did the memory say? I can't quite remember. Key passages of the documents are as follows. The cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event was the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko and Nishima. In order to plunge the world into despair, the ultimate despair plotted the killing game of Hope's Peak's 78th class. To protect themselves, 78th class sealed themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy as part of the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope's Peak Academy did not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted. Okay. Right. So... I mean, most of it seems... I'm casting my memory back over everything that we've seen in all the installments of the Danganronpa franchise. Trigger Happy Havoc, Goodbye Despair, Ultra Despair Girls, and the DR3 anime. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that seems a bit contradictory, but... I mean, I suppose this bit about plotting to kill the killing game of Hope's Peak 78th class, I mean... Yeah, that was part of trying to plunge the world into despair, but that wasn't the sole part. There was more to it than that. I mean, yeah, if you watch the DR3 anime, there was other stuff like the killing of the reserve course and whatever else have you. The Izuru Kamakura project and that sort of thing. Is that maybe what it means by inconsistencies in terms of this document hasn't? Well, at least this doesn't mention anything about those. It doesn't mention anything about Mukuro Ikusawa either. But, I don't know. Okay. I see. Alright, well, we'll have to think about that. Alright, let's go. We have to find Kokichi's room. And hopefully time doesn't run out on us. You know, that's a thing... Oh, God. Sorry for swinging the camera around there. I was just going to say, that's a thing which Danganronpa has never done before. It's never done timed investigations. Which surely makes things kind of interesting, doesn't it? Imagine if all the investigations we'd done previously, imagine if they were timed. It would make... Oh, can I now remove these? Oh, I can. Oh, so I guess if there's a number on the debris, you have to match it to the number in the little diamond over on the right. So I guess if the number is higher than what you actually have... Oh, there goes Kibo. Just flying around doing his thing. Well, just ignore me, guys. Let me in here. Man, I really want to just take the time to look around, but I guess this timer means I just can't really do that. Alright, so Kokichi's room is up here. So I guess we're just going to go in there. So what's the deal in here then? Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. What is going on in this room? Okay, there's a fair amount of stuff in here. why has he got a horse's head on the bed? And why has he got fucking that wax effigy of Rantaro just strung up there in the background? I was going to also mention the fact that he has the inner tube from the second trial. Is that the drone, by the way, on the chair that Miyu used in case number 1? Possible, isn't it? Also, just see on the board there, where he's got things scribbled up by people's names. Next to Kibo, he's got weird. By Maki, he has suspicious, and just by the Monokubs, he has annoying. And then up by Shuichi, he has trustworthy question mark. So this is Kokichi's room, Josie.
I don't know where he got all this stuff, but he hoarded a lot of things. It's unsettling, but we should investigate it.
You're right.
Right, Josie. Yeah, by investigating this room, we might learn more about Kokichi. Kokichi said that he was the leader of an organisation opposed to the Gopher Project even. In that effort, he tried to take the position of the mastermind. The flashback light helped us remember that organisation... Okay, so it did say the Remnants of Despair. I must have just been failing to remember that. Kokichi was the leader of the Remnants of Despair. But is that the real truth? I feel as though there may be a lie in there. Yeah, because... I always thought that Remnants of Despair specifically referred to the cast of DR2. In which case, I don't know, unless Kokichi's just like a copycat or something. And again, okay, what are we looking at here? Oh my god, there's a lot to look at in here by the looks of it. Collected evidence. Okay, it's all, by the looks of it, just part of the same thing. Let's have a look. Wow, he's even got the staircase from when Himiko set up the magic show. This is the hidden camera I set up in the library, Josie. This is the inner tube that was floating in the pool. This is the book from the Caged Child seance.
That punk.
He was gathering all the evidence from the past incidents. The murder weapons aren't here, but why on earth was he gathering all this?
Damn it. You know, part of me's thinking maybe I should change Maki's voice since it's so hard to do sometimes, but no. We've come this far, we're going to continue with that voice.
No, it's pointless to try and understand what he was thinking.
You're right.
Perhaps you're right, Josie. So I guess all this is just the same, right? Cub's pad. Huh. Can we look at this? Can we see what was on it? It's a Monokub's pad. They were given to all of us as motives during Kurumi's case, but the motive videos were switched up and we each got someone else's video.
That's true.
I don't believe this motive video is Kokichi's.
Then there's no point in looking, is there?
No.
No, we should check. I want to know what he knew. It would explain his actions, Josie. I touched my finger to the pad, the video started playing. No, it is his video.
Alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado...
What? Kokichi's...
So he got his own.
Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader.
Assuming he didn't trade it with anyone. Oh, these people here. Damn, fucking clown masks and everything.
He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization, DICE.
Okay.
And by mayhem, I mean petty non-violent crimes and harmless pranks.
Right.
Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him.
So not the 10,000 members that he made out he had at the very beginning of the game, right? Okay. How many's he got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? We said 10 loyal goons. I only see 9 people, though, there. Which is kind of peculiar.
These goons were like friends and family. The most important people in his life. But then, a terrible event befell those precious people.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 9 of them. You said 10, but I only see 9 people?
What kind of event? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Okay.
No.
So this was Kokichi's motive video?
Why?
Why did he have his own motive video? Did he exchange it with someone else?
No.
Or maybe he was given his own motive video from the start, Josie. Like Kurumi.
I see.
Oh, so Kurumi wasn't the only one who got their own motive video. Well, either way, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it's true, but the content of that motive video is disconcerting. It's inconsistent with the information we already know about Kokichi, yeah. So is that challenging this idea that he was a remnant of despair? Is it basically saying he was just a prankster? He was just in charge of a little gang of people who like to go around carrying out jokes? What can I deduce from that? That he was lying the whole time about being the mastermind of this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure we already pretty much confirmed that in the last trial, but I never thought that a motive video would be concerned now, Josie. Kokichi gathering all those pieces of evidence was coincidence, right? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm guessing if I click on all these little bits, it's just going to give me the same thing we had last time when I looked on pieces of collected evidence. In fact, can I not look at that freaking horse's head that he's got there? The hidden camera, the inner tube from the pool. Most of the evidence from previous cases is here. I don't see the murder weapons. What was he planning to do with these, Josie? I don't know. It's a good question. So, oh well, we can't look at the horse's head. We can't look at Rantaro's effigy up there. Alright, maybe we just look at the big boxes of documents, I guess, right? Oh my god, how are we going to go through all these? I don't even know. There's several cardboard boxes filled with documents, Josie. These look like... oh, wrong voice.
These look like blueprints.
Yeah, for a fucking, what? A lightsaber and a rainbow gun?
Huh?
Blueprints?
This is stupid.
They're mostly drawings of childish fantasy weapons like ray guns and beam swords.
Well,
I wonder if the electro hammer and electro bomb blueprints are here. Maybe he drew whatever came to mind, and then selected a few for you to create.
I don't understand.
Looking at everything, a lot of these childish designs seem impossible to create.
That might have been Kokichi's intention, Josie.
Huh?
His intention?
Remember,
He could have prepared a few fake blueprints to mask the real ones. It's nearly impossible to check all of them, lowering the chance someone would find it.
You mean there might be something important hidden among this stuff?
you're right.
I believe that's a possibility, but we don't have time to look.
Then I'll do it.
Huh?
Maki took a seat in front of one of the boxes and began searching the blueprints. Maki,
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem.
alright, well... oh, okay, is that it in here then? Do we just leave her to it? Maki, have you got anything you want to say before I
Hey,
try looking elsewhere? Oh, it looks like maybe you do.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something.
What is it, Maki?
well,
Kaito believed Kokichi. He believed that someone's watching this killing game.
what do you mean?
What do you think?
Kokichi does have a compelling point. This killing game only makes sense if there's an audience, Josie. Why else would there be all of these rules designed to make it more interesting?
Because...
It's just like Junko Enoshima's killing game from the past.
Monokuma is particularly strict about upholding the rules and livening up the killing game. Is it because someone's watching? But we're all that's left of humanity, aren't we?
I don't understand.
Even if he did say it was to show someone, no one else is alive anywhere else, right? I wonder if someone really did infiltrate this place.
Okay.
That is a mystery. But all mysteries conceal some truth. There's still a truth to find in this killing game, Josie. Whether that truth is hope or despair is another matter entirely. Alright. Now what, though? That covers just about everything in Kokichi's room. Where do I go from here?
If you're done, you can leave. I'm going to check the blueprints.
But...
Because...
We rely on you the most, especially in this situation. After all, you're Kaito's sidekick.
Maki,
well...
But before you go, I found something strange that I want you to look at.
something strange? What is this? Is this a real will? Well, Kokichi's probably scrawled that across it to troll us, but...
Is this...
I think it is a real will, but I won't be surprised if it's fake. He was a liar after all. But if it is real, why did he leave it?
could it be...
He left us this information in case his plan failed.
He did. I don't think he would do something like that.
well...
Well, we should look inside, then we'll know more. When I opened the envelope, Josie, small pieces of paper fell out. Oh, what the... Second message, Josie? The wall next to the boiler? That's all. It's probably another one of his horrible pranks. Oh wait, that was Maki speaking. What am I doing? I'm not sure about that, Josie.
But...
I should investigate just in case. It might be an important clue.
Okay.
Do what you want. Just don't waste any time. It'll be dawn before you know it.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I should head to the boiler in the garden. Alright, so the room at the very back. Let's do that then. Okay, so... did he leave a clue there? Kokichi has been a pretty fascinating character in this game, I must say. An absolute troll, and at times, an absolute asshole. But, still, he's one of those characters who you can't help but be fascinated by, I feel. At least, that seems to be the case for me. Alright, so over here is where we need to be then, right? The boiler, which I'm pretty sure was this room, wasn't it? With the big machine in the back. The wall next to the boiler. What could it be? Perhaps it's just a prank. Oh, wait a fucking minute. So that's the... I'm guessing this is the right place. There is something there. What's that? Around here? This area used to be covered in grass. It's been completely removed. It shouldn't be hard to find it now. I let out a gasp when I saw it. What's he put? Twins B.
Huh?
Twins B? Is this the second message? What could this possibly mean, Josie? If it was written by Kokichi like the other message, are they meant to be read together?
Then...
in that case, it seems as though the message is incomplete, Josie. 2 mysterious messages. This world is mine. Twins B. Huh. But if this is incomplete, what was Kokichi trying to do by telling us... okay, this again. What again, Josie? Alright, what's coming on the crazy train this time? I like how it speeds through this little thing now. It just goes really fast. Unlike previous occasions. What? Is that who I think it is in the foreground? It is, isn't it? So the real Makoto has showed up, has he? I'm assuming it's him. I'm assuming it's him. Okay, what was my Makoto Naegi voice? It was Northern English, wasn't it? Shuichi Sayara, do you have your ultimate memory back?
Yes.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I want to ask you. Okay, it is Makoto Naegi, isn't it? Because he became the headmaster at the end of the DR3 anime, right? To please cooperate with Gopher Project, lad. I do feel bad about this. I know how much you all wanted to run, even if it meant no longer being ultimates. Those of you who lived have to live on like this might be the real victims here. But the only people who can go through with this project are you 16 who haven't been infected. The fate of humanity rests on your shoulders, you buggers.
The fate of humanity? What's the point?
Huh?
Even if this ridiculous mission is a success and we all survive, what's the point? Why try so hard to save the seeds of humanity? I don't understand.
Perhaps you'll be ones who will create that point.
Huh?
It's true that this situation you're all being forced into is harsh. So harsh that you think it'd be better to just die. But I still want you all to live. For those of us who want to live but can't, you 16 who can live are hope itself. So please, I don't want to see you give up hope. I want to see you keep hope alive. Oh my god, it is. He's even got the Aho gay. Of course it is him. It's bloody Naegi. Flippin' heck. So you just show us that now? My head. I remembered something again.
That's it.
We were at Hope's Peak and we participated in the Gopher Project. At that moment I heard something crumbling above me. Uh-oh, you might want to get out of there. Yep, might want to get out. Shuichi, run. Get yourself clear. That was only the light falling over. That's a lot of damage, as that guy would say in the meme. Phil, what's he called? I can't even remember. Whoa, what's going on? Did Shuichi fall over? Oh, Kibo, there you are. What are you up to?
Are you alright?
Yeah, Shuichi, what's wrong? Are you alright? Kibo.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm sorry, I experienced a sudden flashback and my hand slipped.
Then...
Did you remember too, Kibo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Hope's Peak Academy, about to sign on for the Gopher Project.
But...
What's Monokuma thinking, having to remember that now?
as I thought...
He's probably trying to make us feel despair again. I mean, you know what it also see. You know what that scene was a lot like. It was like the one in Trigger Happy Havoc, where it had all Class 78 having their interviews with the headmaster, Kyoko Kirigiri's father. I guess that's what it's meant to be evocative of. Despair? No, but these memories. I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to say, Kibo, before I get out of here?
Alright.
Yeah, how's your investigation going? Will you be able to end the killing game your way? It's going fine, I really just started. There are a lot of areas in this academy we haven't investigated, Josie. Areas that you can't investigate. Rantaro's lab is also inaccessible, thanks to Monokuma's ridiculous rule.
Okay.
That's right, I'm concerned about that too. If only there was some way to get in. Yeah, I'll help you.
Huh?
Help me?
Logical.
By destroying the door to his research lab so you can enter it.
Well, that's...
If you could, that would really help. I'd forgotten about Rantaro's lab. Yes, it would be good to go in there, probably. Then please head to this lab and I'll meet you there.
I'm worried.
But be careful. Monokuma will be after you for conducting an investigation without his permission. The exocells may not kill you outright, but they'll definitely try to stop you.
Okay.
Right.
Listen closely.
If things get dangerous, call me and I will deal with the exocells.
Huh?
You gonna help? Oh, you gonna help me, Kibo?
Yeah.
I'm not your enemy. That is why I'm helping you with your investigation. But only until the time limit expires at dawn. Okay. Oh, jeez. He now actually has a sprite with his jetpack and his gun. Only until the time limit, huh? I suppose he's still hell-bent on destroying this academy. Still, you've changed, Kibo. Is it because of this situation, or because he can't hear his inner voice? Right now I should focus on Rantaro. He died before revealing his ultimate talent, Josie, but he seemed to know more than we did. Yes, wow, this was so long ago, wasn't it? I have a question, Gringo. This might sound a little weird, but does the term Ultimate Hunt ring a bell for anyone? That. Before we even remember that event, he knew about the Ultimate Hunt, Josie. But why? Might be a clue somewhere that will lead us to the mastermind.
Alright.
Gonna do everything I can, no giving up. I won't give up on hope. I need to keep hope alive. To do that, I need to get inside Rantaro's lab. What was that sound? Congratulations, you've unlocked the Kibo gun. Hold left click near an exocell to fill up energy. When the energy is filled to the max, Kibo will come to save you. Use it as you need it. Okay. Oh, wow. It's now on the side of the screen, I see. Alright. Need to go to Rantaro's lab then, I guess. We need to hustle our bustles up there. Get our asses up. See what the deal is up there. So I guess we'll finally find out what Rantaro's talent is, maybe. Now, I'm assuming I probably can't fast travel here. I probably have to... oh, wow. There's even animations for that thing shooting. And him shooting back. Interestingly. Can I just get in, please? Let's go. Let's go in here. I heard something stomping around just then. Alright, staircase upwards. God. Jesus. No! That's a freaking exocell. Probably need to use the gun now. Sorry for interrupting, but there's info you gotta know. Hold left click when near an exocell to ask Kibo for help. That's it. There's no trick to it or anything. Yeah. Do I have to get near it? Oh. Yeah. Go on, Kibo.
Me, everyone.
Get on out of here, Monokid. Who's the blue one? So it probably is him. Oh. Here's the sign. Something came down. Huh. There we are. Alright, well the problem is now we have to wander all the way up to the 5th floor, or whatever it is, don't we? Gotta get our asses up there. Oh. Well, we have to get rid of this out of the way, don't we? Yeah. Can I shoot it? There we go. No, I don't need to shoot that, though. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, fast like Sonic. Yeah. And that one as well, please. Don't need to shoot that one, we're good. What a freaking mess this place is turning into. All the way 3F. We're slowly getting there. God, look at all this debris. All this debris. You know, I have a game in my Steam library, and it's called Debris. It's like an underwater game. It looks a bit like a horror. I think it is a horror, actually. Maybe that's a game I'll play on the channel at some point. I don't think it's a big one. It's a little indie production. It actually does look kind of interesting. It's not got amazing reviews on Steam, but there's a lot of people who are quite positive and say, you know what, it's worth giving a shot. I've seen screenshots and it does look kind of interesting, so yeah, maybe, ooh. Right, well we have to take yellow down. Oh, shit!
To me, everyone.
God, for a second I thought I'd failed that. Get out of here, Monosuke. Fuck you. Right, off he goes. I must say, he's like blasting through the floors in this. He's going to be doing more damage to the place. You know, when the Exosols jump up like that. Right, nearly there. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. If I can see you, even in a time like this, we have to get the hidden monos. The Mono Boys. Well, that wasn't there before, last time we've been up here, so I guess some of these hidden Monokumas just show up at various times at different points of the chapters or whatever. That thing's a bit damaged, isn't it? Well, dearie me. Oh, right. Well, Rantaro's lab is down this way, so we have to clear this. Boom! Bitch! Alright, Kibo, I'm going to need your help to get in here. Rantaro's lab. If Kibo breaks down this door... Come on, boy, get in here. Bust through that window. Man, Kibo, you are turning into an absolute badass. You keep on doing you.
Shuichi!
Thank you for waiting. That was one hell of an entrance, Josie.
Listen closely.
I will destroy this door at once. Please stand back, Shuichi.
Okay.
Blast it. That's it. Let's go in, I guess. Shuichi's just covered in dust then.
Please.
Yeah, well then, I'll leave the rest to you. Input, don't fail me now. If there's anywhere else you would like to access but can't, please call me. I will blast open an entrance just like I did for you now. Input. Input, please. Come on. Alright, let's get in there. And just as soon as he came, Kibo left. Anywhere I'd like access, Josie? If I can go anywhere with Kibo's help, does that mean I could get in there too?
No.
No, Rantaro's case first. I need to investigate his lab. Wait, where were you talking about? Oh, of course, the fucking, secret door in the library, right? Is that what he's talking about? God, I'm forgetting everything here. What's going on? I've forgotten about that and all, believe it or not. If there's one quote you can take away from this investigation, it's I forgot about that. Alright, let's get in there. So what is it? Ooh.
All right.
What in the name of... Good lord. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping maybe it would give us a clue about what his talent was. I don't feel any the wiser. We're finally in, Josie. So this is Rantaro's lab. What kind of room is this? It's almost frightening. What was his talent? I thought I'd understood once I came here. Himiko, any ideas? I don't get it at all. Himiko?
Hey, Shuichi.
Was that explosion the sound of you breaking down the slab's door? That's pretty drastic.
No.
That wasn't me, it was Kibo. But what even is this place? It's got an awful atmosphere.
Okay.
Looks like some kind of puzzle room, Josie.
Then
So maybe he was the ultimate quiz king and he got that title by winning game shows? Imagine if he was. I'm not sure, Josie. We should investigate first.
fine.
Then I shall help you. Be happy, the legendary mage is your sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes me feel better, Josie. Alright, so what do we got in here? Whoa. Giant vault at the very back and a laptop. Okay. Now, there was that scene earlier with Rantaro. It was like a couple of chapters ago, whenever it was. It was like he was looking at the camera. So, will we find out more about that, maybe? Let's have a look at this giant vault thing back here. Is this a vault? But it doesn't look like a normal vault, Josie.
I think.
This vault door's like a puzzle. Look at the two dials. Huh. The dial on the right is labelled A, and it has a bunch of Chinese zodiac animals on it. And the one on the left is labelled B, and it has a bunch of different astrological signs on it. So it looks like if we move both of the dials to the right things, the vault will open. Say something about a hint somewhere in the academy, Josie.
Yeah?
Was there really a hint? Ah, hold on.
It'll be okay.
Hold on. Zodiac signs. Twins B. So B, the thing on the left, is like twins Gemini, right? And there's a one up there, you can see it at the top of that vault there. It's like two Monokumas. Twin Monokumas. Well, we don't gotta think so hard, we just gotta try every combination.
How about that?
So if there's 12 Chinese zodiac animals and 12 astrological signs, there's just 12 by 12, which is still a lot of permutations. That's 144, Josie. Too many to try all the combinations at random.
What was that?
And do you know the answer? Because I don't get it at all.
Hey.
Wait a minute, let me think. There's an A and a B dial, one with a Chinese zodiac and the other with astrological symbols, Josie. And a hint somewhere in this academy. I'm sure I can solve
Hey,
this.
Shuichi.
Shuichi, I know I yelled at you just now, but talk to me when you're stuck.
With my magic.
I should hope you have an epiphany. I am a legendary mage after all.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. There's no time, I have to try. I should inspect these dials. If I can't figure it out, I can ask Himiko, Josie. Oh, is this like repeat of the fucking final dead room from DR2? He wants me to solve it. Well, hang on. So there's twins B. Wait, the truth bullet. We had something about this, didn't we? This world is mine. Kokichi Oma. When first discovered, Horse A. Hold on. Wait. Yes, because when Gonta first found it, it just said Horse. Well, it had the letters for Horse A. Wait. Oh, left dial, right dial. So is there a horse on here somewhere? There is. Man, I like it's all Monokuma versions of these animals. So... Oh, wrong way. God, the clunky noise that makes. That's got to be it, right? Horse A and Twins B. Yes!
Alright.
It opened, Josie. I don't know how, but it opened. But what did all of this mean?
Is that alright?
The hint in the academy is the message that Kokichi wrote, Josie. I mean, pretty simple puzzle, actually, that was. It was a clue for these dials.
If I remember correctly...
The original message was written over, Josie.
Remember?
So... Was that Twins B thing always there, in the boiler room? Because I feel like I've been in the boiler room so many times, but I don't remember seeing that. When Gonta first saw it, it just said Horse A. Kokichi added more to it. That was just a diversion, Josie. Pulling a fucking Nagito on us, messing around with stuff that's been left for us to find. Horse A was actually the complete clue.
Oh my!
I see. So the day shall be on the horse. So the Chinese zodiac on dial A was horse. The other hint was hidden in the rear garden. Yeah, this.
Remember?
Was that always there? And I just never noticed it? I don't know. It said Twins B.
I see.
Got it, so the B dial shall be on Gemini. Indeed. Indeedio.
That's it.
Yeah, the astrological zodiac on dial B was Gemini. Love that little jumper sprite does. So that's what it meant. Thanks to your deductions, everything's all cleared up.
Why?
But why did Kokichi add all that stuff to it?
That's true.
Don't mind me, I was just doing one of my magical incantations. He was trying to make himself seem like he was the mastermind, Josie. He needed us to believe it. He was trying to be the mastermind. Causing us problems even after he's dead. He's such a pain. Let's see what's in the vault. If it was this difficult to get in here, there must be something important inside. I'm getting nervous. Is it okay if I bar first? Preferably not, but if you're going to do it, please go do it outside. Do you feel nauseous when you... Oh, wrong voice. Do you feel nauseous when you're nervous, Josie? What is that? It's in the vault. Oh, wait. Come on, let me look in there, please. What is it? What is that? It's like a little Monokuma thing? I don't know. I peeked into the open vault and found... Ah! A USB stick. Okay. Monokuma pattern must mean there's something here, but how do we check inside? I could use that thing in this lab. Yeah, the laptop that's literally right there on the table. Okay, let's do that. I mean, there's nothing else really in this room by the looks of it that we can look at, but yeah. Also, what's with all the fucking roses scattered around the floor? What a strange room it is. All the pictures on the walls.
Okay.
Looks like it still works. If I put the USB stick in here, Josie, it should be able to check the data. I grabbed the USB from the safe and plugged it into the laptop. I found a single file.
Could it be...
A video. Oh. Is it? Do you reckon the thing that we saw earlier with Rantaro? I opened the video file and... It is. You're right?
Hey
it
there.
is.
Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
Okay. So what's this message then? What is this? Taken by surprise, I gasped and stopped the video without thinking.
Hey!
What is this?
Sorry.
That was Rantaro, right?
I think...
He probably recorded it here before he died.
No.
Yeah, how would he do that, Himiko? This place wasn't open. It couldn't be the case, Josie. The video was clearly recorded in Rantaro's lab.
If I remember correctly...
But we were only able to get inside this room just now.
No.
It was supposed to open up after Gonta's case, but because Rantaro was already dead, it was locked permanently. But thanks to Kibo, we were able to get inside.
But...
Knowing all of that, how could Rantaro have recorded a video in this room? That might be true, but should we check the video first?
Okay.
Right. Turn to the laptop once again, and with a trembling hand I played the video. So this was recorded in this room, that's what we're saying.
I get that this is probably pretty confusing, seeing yourself like this.
So, who is he referring to?
Guess I should start from the beginning.
Seeing yourself. Is he talking about himself? Did he leave a message for himself?
First things first, I am you.
Ah.
No tricks, no actors. It's you.
So it is left for himself.
The reason you don't remember recording this is because that memory was erased. Think of this video as a message from the Rantaro before you lost your memory to the Rantaro after you lost your memory. So, let's get to it then. The reason I recorded this footage. I won the right to a special perk for participating in the killing game.
Huh.
Part of that perk is this video message. Monokuma said he was gonna make some kind of puzzle for you. But the fact that you're watching this means that you've solved it already.
So basically... Right, hang on. So... Here's the thing, right? We go right back to the start of the game when we first encountered Rantaro, and I mean right at the beginning. Back when Kaide first came out of that locker, and there was the whole thing with the Monokubs, and they were all like, you know, oh, they don't remember who they are and all that. But Rantaro seemed vaguely familiar with what was going on. So what's the deal here?
Also, you can't share this with anyone. If you catch Monokuma shooing anyone away from you, that's why. There's another part to this perk. Something you get at the start of the game. I bet you know what I'm talking about. Something you've had from the start, yeah?
Something you've had from the start?
Now, I thought that if you were smart, you'd have used it to end the killing game. But if you're watching this, that obviously didn't work out.
What is he talking about?
Life's never easy, huh? Well, anyway, that's the perk. Other than that, you're just like all the others. You go in, they wipe your memories, and you start killing. That's the way it is. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case.
Sorry, I'm being very silent. I'm just fascinated.
This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that...
Oh.
Looks like they didn't want me saying that, huh? Guess you'll have to solve that little mystery. But hey, you're smart. I know you can do it. Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game.
Ah. So Rantaro's been in another killing game before?
You're the ultimate survivor.
Ah.
You survived the last killing game.
Right. So hang on, is that what the perk is all about? They gave him a perk because he survived the last one? Or he survived a previous killing game? Because that's the thing, Rantaro is a completely new character in this game. He has not appeared in any other Danganronpa installment. So... when he says last killing game, which one is he referring to? Or are there other ones that have been going on that haven't featured in any previous installment?
That's why you get this perk, the Survivor perk. But it's not all fun and games. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one. And never forget, you wanted this killing game.
Oh.
So you have to win, no matter what.
Okay, I just got a weird chill down my spine then.
No matter what.
So he was determined to win it. Or at least to end it, or... Well, that was... crazy. What do we make of that, then? What is this, Josie? This isn't the first killing game? A killing game that he wanted?
What's that mean?
Shuichi, what did all of that mean? Who was Rantaro Amami?
If I remember correctly,
He said he survived the last killing game, and that video is part of the Survivor perk.
then
He was the ultimate survivor, an expert at death games, Josie.
Why?
And why did he die so quickly?
remember.
Remember what he said.
Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you.
What's that mean?
The one that was coming for him? Was he talking about Kaide?
No.
No, she didn't know Rantaro's identity, Josie. She thought he was the mastermind. And who is the one that knew Rantaro's true identity?
Could it be...
The real mastermind would have known. Okay. Also, does this raise questions about everything that we've been told, though, doesn't it? Because, I don't know, just about Hope's Peak Academy and all that. Yeah, because it's just the whole thing about, he says he's been in a past killing game, which raises questions about the timeline of events here.
Then...
In other words, the mastermind hidden in this academy set up Rantaro to be killed.
Okay.
I believe so, Josie.
Well...
For now. And he said he wanted this killing game. Why would he want that? If he hadn't done such a stupid thing, he probably wouldn't have been killed. Another killing game, Josie. Why was he even participating in the first place? What was the other killing game? Because the killing game is...
I don't know.
There was another thing. Rantaro said his survivor perk had another part, right? What was that other part?
You're right.
He said he had it at the start of the game, Josie. Yeah, what are we talking about? When we found his body.
If I remember correctly...
All he had on him was his room key and the monopad. And that monopad was the same student handbook we had. Or was it, though?
Then...
Or was it? Did we check his monopad? I mean, maybe it said the characters did, but I don't recall actually really seeing that in the first try, in the sense that it actually showed them doing it. It just sort of quickly... Did it just quickly say they looked at it? I don't know. It might still be left in his dorm room.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be, Josie. Never imagined Rantaro, the first victim, would come up again like this. Oh, God. Okay, what's on the crazy train now? Coming in from Insanio Land. It's the 8:15, ladies and gents. Coming in from Insanio Land. It's happening. Flashback. Well, what are we going to see this time? It's getting quicker and quicker each time. Huh.
Yo, Shuichi! I heard you're finally gonna take part in the Gopher project.
Oh boy, that guy's got a mask on the right. Feels weird, man, playing this in the era of COVID.
Yeah.
What am I seeing here?
Are you okay? Are you sure you're not overdoing it?
You're the one who's overdoing it. You should be resting at home.
You know I can't do that. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go to school.
That feels like... Is that Bryce Pappenbrook? Classmate 2. The same person who did the English voice of Makoto, and I think Nagito as well.
It won't get any better if I rest anyway.
Hope's Peak Academy is working hard to create an antivirus.
And that sounds like the guy who voiced... Thingy, Kyoko's father, in DR1.
Even if they do find a cure, the meteorites are still gonna be a problem for us. Hey man, don't look so sad. You're about to go on an adventure, right? Now that I think about it, 16 boys and girls going on a space trip together.
Oh yes, I see, I know what you're thinking.
You guys gonna do it?
Well, you're just gonna come right out and say it, are you?
What are you guys talking about? Congrats, Shuichi. I heard there are some hot girls there.
I told you, don't look so sad. I don't know if I can stand it. I'd have to leave everyone behind.
You have to go. I'm begging you.
Huh?
Shuichi, you're our pride. You know that?
Yeah, you have to do it. For us. We're leaving everything to you.
If things get too rough, then just remember all the fun times we had together. So, don't give up. You're our hope.
Huh.
I'm everyone's...
Right. Okay. That memory. Why'd I have to remember my friends now of all times? This is Monokuma's doing, Josie. He made us remember this. Why? Why make us remember that? That memory's no cause for despair. That's right, so there's no way we can give up. I promised I'd do my best for them. There's no way I can give up.
Okay.
So we're looking for the other part of Rantaro's survivor perk, right? And leave it to me. I'll check every nook and cranny of this room with my magic, of course. Oh god. Gas from me tea. Breathing hard. Himiko ran. I thought you said every nook and cranny of this room, Himiko. What does all of this mean? What are lies? What is the truth? Increased your bond, you can move debris, more debris than before. Okay. So is that everything that was in here then, I'm guessing? Yeah, we can leave apparently. Okay, so Rantaro was the ultimate survivor. He has been in a previous killing game. There's no time to be standing around. We have only until dawn to investigate. Need to inspect every inch, get as many clues as I can. I should go there next. If Kibo destroys the door like last time, I should be able to get in there. Oh, hello Samugi.
Shuichi!
Hey Shuichi lad, I finally found you.
Huh?
What's wrong? I was checking Kaito's research lab up on the 6th floor, but...
What is this?
Kibo's attack demolished a wall of the school and caused a new room to appear. Oh. A new room, Josie?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a really weird room too. Anyway, come with me. Alright, I mean, I was going to go to Rantaro's room, but whatever. Samugi spoke almost encouragingly, then walked on ahead, Josie. A weird room, huh? I can't ignore that. Suppose I have no choice. I'll go there later and head to the 6th floor right now. Alright. I mean, technically there's a couple of places we could be going, you know. Friggin' Rantaro's dorm room and the library, but I guess it wants us to go and join Samugi right now. I feel like it's really kind of just giving us a fairly linear path to follow at the moment, which is good. Saves me having one of those moments where I'm not sure where it wants me to go or whatever. Alright, let's get down this way. Hallway 3F. Just waiting for when another exisal pops out. It's going to happen eventually, ladies and gentlemen. We all know it. But for now, I think we're fine. Down here. We're almost there. That's good. Yeah, we're on the ground floor now. Oh no, this is freaking not the ground floor. What am I doing? God, getting confused in my head. Thinking I'm in somewhere else when I'm actually I'm not even where I need to be just yet. Oh. Well, that's all appeared. I guess maybe at some point we're going to be coming over there, perhaps? Make a mental note of that, ladies and gentlemen. Not that that's going to help me right now, but yeah, I should be the one making a mental note. Alright, this way, I see. Yeah. Oh, God. Takes a couple of hits now to move all this shit aside. There we go. Right. Yeah, we had to go this way, didn't we? That's right. Well, for a second there I was trying to remember the layout. There's so many passages and corridors in this school. Takes a lot to remember. Oh, shiver me timbers! You bastard, you back!
Leave it to me,
Good
everyone.
lord, wait, did we just go into the wall? That's a bit of a weird angle, isn't it? Good lord. That took me a little bit by surprise, I'm not going to lie. So we have to go up to Kaito's room, okay. Up the windy stairs. The spiral staircase, yeah? Let's go. Is there any debris up here that needs slapping? Shuichi's a master of slapping now. After beating around so much furniture, after taking inspiration from Kaide, he's now very good at getting rid of things in his way. Right, let's get in here then. Oh, hello, I see that. What is that in the background? Samugi, lead the way, please. A new room. It must be that, Josie.
Seems like...
Hey, this room's really weird, isn't it? I can't figure it out. Input.
Okay.
I'll try looking around, Josie. Alright, let's get over there then. Let's go to the large hole. Went through the large hole in the wall and stepped into the next room, Josie. What is this? Cold sleep room, okay. Right. This is...
Hey!
Hey, this room's really weird, isn't it? I can't figure it out.
Could it be...
Suppose it's possible that... And once more. Alright, go on, show us... Oh, I like how Samugi's sprite actually changed as well when that happened. To show that she's getting the flashback as well. Another... What is it this time? What is it, indeed? God, we have so many of these. Hello? Oh.
Well then.
Everyone's here. Including my piano girl. Now, let's begin then.
Wait!
Oh god, what was your voice? Scooby. God lord. I'm going to have to remember everyone's voices here. Ooh, hold on, I'm not mentally ready yet. Oh, well, robots probably don't need to mentally prep themselves the way humans do.
Oh?
Actually, do robots even need to be put in cold sleep?
That's robophobic.
Yeah, I'm still a teenager just like you all. I would feel lonely if I were the only one still awake.
Like I thought.
Hey, but is it really okay? This will be my first time in cold sleep, so I'm just plain nervous. Shit. What was Ryoma's voice? What was the voice I gave Ryoma? It's been so long. Was it Barack Obama? Was it that voice? It's the same for all of us. But you know, it's a man's dream to leave Earth behind and travel across the stars.
Ew.
What a careless guy.
Fucking moron!
Yeah, fucking idiot's more like it. Hey, who you calling an idiot?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, break it up. We got to be friends here, so don't start fighting with each other. Oh, Kaide, I miss you. I miss my classical music loving girl. Friends, you say?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, we're friends from here on out. Oh, even though you just met us and you don't even know what we're like.
Because,
There's 16 of us are going to be here together from now on.
yeah.
It might be hard, but let's try to take it one step at a time, yeah? We might fight at first, but we shouldn't forget about believing in each other.
Yeah, that's right.
We all went through such a difficult time, so I think we can all become good friends. Right, what do you say? You know, I don't know if I mentioned it when we first kind of had this revelation about being in space. I still feel like 16 is not a huge number if you were going to send people out to try and colonise other planets. I feel like you'd need so many more people. Because, you know, these people are going to have to procreate with one another, and I feel like you need plenty of people there for, you know, a fairly open, diverse gene pool and all that. Going to agree. Going to want to be friends with everyone.
That is correct.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember what your voice was I gave you either. Oh, no, it was the sort of silly, kind of sultry voice, wasn't it? After we wake up from cold sleep, we'll have no choice but to live together.
That's right.
So we all better get along, gringos. We're already friends. Even the tour says that we're friends. That sounds like a pain. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I should go back to her original voice in this flashback.
Hey.
Hey, what about you?
Huh?
Me?
Okay.
Yeah, of course, Josie. See, I'm glad you are. No matter how many times we fight, we smile in the end. That's what true friendship is. It'd be cool if we could be like that, all 16 of us.
That's right.
Ooh, but I agree, as long as we leave the degenerate males out. I think those guys should be included too, gringo.
Oh, right.
So let's do it. It'll probably be a couple of years before we'll see each other again. But let's all work together and do our best.
That's right.
Yeah, because we are humanity's last hope.
All right.
Let's all get some shut-eye. I'll see you guys later. Still don't know what to make of it. I remember now, this room is...
It can't be.
Hey, this was the room where we went to cold sleep. It was right back for me old age bones.
Then,
Smoogie, you remember too, eh?
okay.
It's the room where we put into cold sleep for the Gopher project. It's where the 16 of us first met.
But,
Hey, but back then we all said we'd work together. We promised we'd become friends. And now we're killing each other. Why'd it have to end up like this, me dear?
That's...
It's Monokuma's fault, Josie. Monokuma and the true mastermind controlling him. Hey, that real mastermind hiding in this academy is making us do all this, right?
right?
Hey, Shuichi, let's find them no matter what and end the killing game for good. And then let's finally fulfill that promise we all made. There's a lot of us missing now, but it's not too late.
You're right.
You're right, Josie. What can we look at in here? Okay, just the thing that's literally right in front of us, as well as talking to Tsumugi, potentially. Let's have a look at the documents. There's some documents left on the table, Josie.
Huh?
A Gopher Project participants list? Yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. I found it when I was here earlier. Anything in particular note, Josie? All our profiles are written here. Most of it's stuff we already know, but that's not the important part. It's about Kaide. What about her?
Huh?
Yeah, but Shuichi has the same question as me.
Seems like...
She has a twin. Oh. Right.
Huh?
She never mentioned anything about that, but okay. A twin, Josie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like she has a younger twin sister. Said her sister was adopted by a relative and they barely had any contact, but I'm still a little worried because Junko and Ashima also had a twin sister. Oh. Suddenly... Wait, hang on. What are you suggesting here?
Okay.
True, but...
That reminds me.
On top of that, Junko used a twin sister to run a killing game from behind the scenes. Do you mean... that...
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a coincidence, but I thought I should mention it to you, Shuichi. Right, so yeah, I mean, Trigger Happy 1... in Danganronpa 1... Spoiler alert. When we first met Junko, it wasn't actually Junko, it was Mukuro. And then later on we found out that the Junko we thought we knew was an imposter. It was Mukuro all along in disguise, and the real Junko was behind the scenes, controlling the killing game. So hang on, what are we suggesting here? That the Kaide we thought we knew might not have been Kaide at all? I don't know. I don't know about that. What's the literary term for this? Is it Deus Ex Machina? Where you have a sudden reveal of completely new information that hasn't been shown or even hinted at before? Is that... I feel like that's the right term, isn't it? I feel like that's a bit Deus Ex Machina right now. Because I'm looking back, I'm trying to remember, were there any hints that might reveal that Kaide wasn't actually Kaide, but I can't remember any. Because that's the thing, right? In Trigger Happy Havoc, when you look back over all the interactions with the person you thought was Junko in the beginning, there were all kinds of hints there that it wasn't actually Junko. You just don't pick up on them immediately. I don't know, unless I'm just not remembering something. I don't know. I feel like we need more information. I mean, Kaide did not mention having a twin sister at all, but... Thank you. This is the first time I'm hearing that Kaide has a twin, Josie. Is that relevant? Doesn't really matter, does it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. Well, we leveled up, it seems. Okay. And it looks like more damage is being inflicted to the Academy. It seems like their battle has gotten more intense. Wonder if we're going to be okay. Seems like the building is going to break soon.
If I remember correctly...
Kibo said he'd give us until dawn, Josie, but there's a chance that Monokuma will defeat Kibo before that. Yeah, good lord. God, I was just like getting partway through that sentence and then just almost burping. Good lord. Either way, we should hurry, Josie.
What should we do?
Hey, what are you going to do now?
There's
a place we should investigate, Josie. I found it right after the killing game started, but it's been closed this whole time. Yes, the friggin' library, the secret door.
Could it be?
Hey, you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, the hidden room in the back. Okay, that confirms it, pretty much. Kibo's help, I'm positive we can get inside.
Certainly.
Oh, you're right. I'll go with you then. Take me arm, get me Zimmer frame. Increase your bond, you can move more debris than before. Lovely. Well, so far the timer is steadily creeping upwards. Better not run out before we get up there, I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Yep, let's leave, let's get out of here, let's get to the library. Sending us in all kinds of directions. Telling us that we have to go... Whoa, hey, whoa, what was that? Hello! Fucking saw you, I just zipped past you real quick. But I found you, you little bitch. Were you there before and I just completely missed you? Probably. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the hidden Monokumas in this game. Because it feels like some of them, like I say, only show up at certain chapters or whatever. In certain areas. So I probably missed more than a few of them. I mean, I have found quite a few, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. Any exosols that we need to remove from the vicinity? Most likely at some point, right? Alright, we just need to go to the library, that's all. Do some reading. Or not. Go, gadget. No! Hey there, I knew there was going to be one of you assholes at some point. Come on. Kibo!
Leave it to me, everyone!
Blast it. Damn, those things are pretty tough. We faced friggin' Monokid before already. Aha! Get rid of this here. Here. Oh, it just takes 3 hits to get rid of, I see. But I have to spam my mouse a little bit. I can't just hold it down, I have to click it each time in order to get it to blast away at the stuff. Right, hallway BF. Hallway BF. BFF. Oh, that's the game room. Hang on. We want to be over here. That's it. God, I get so easily turned around in the basement, even though it's not that big. Alright, what do we got in here then? Ah, Maki, you're down here. Hey, were you in Kokichi's room?
Maki!
I knew you'd come here. If you're investigating all areas, you'd have to come here eventually.
Hey.
But before you do, listen to what I have to say.
Okay, did you find something when you're investigating all those boxes?
Okay.
Is this about the blueprints, Josie? Have you looked through all of them?
Okay.
Yeah, I have, but something caught my eye that worried me. Although, I'm not sure how significant it is.
Alright, well, tell me more. But first, let me batter around books and get monocoins that I don't need. You know, incidentally, we never got that super lucky button thing from the casino. I don't know, if maybe that thing only shows up on like your second playthrough or something. I don't know. So it feels like the last time I went to the casino, to the premier exchange counter, there were still slots for items that hadn't unlocked. So maybe that's it. Maybe you have to play through the game again to unlock it. Perhaps. Hey Josie, what was in all those blueprints you were looking through?
Okay.
I found a design that worried me a little. It was drawn with too much detail.
Oh, okay. What is it? Looks like a vacuum, Josie. What a peculiar shape.
Weirdo.
It's a machine that sucks up bugs, called the bug vat.
Huh?
A bug vat? Hey, Kokichi came up with the design, but I thought there weren't any bugs outside of Gonta's lab.
No.
Now that you mention it, Josie. Oh, that's because of tiny bugs. Bugs. I thought vermin were nowhere to be seen in this academy. Yeah, Gonta think that before, but when out walking in courtyard, Gonta think he see tiny bug. But bug so tiny, even Gonta no could see it. And Gonta have 20/0.625 eyesight. So maybe Gonta just make mistake. But Gonta think... No, maybe Gonta just see things.
Remember.
Gonta was always seeing small bugs, Josie. So did Kokichi have that thing built? I mean, that's just a blueprint that Maki has shown us, but... but Gonta said he was just seeing things.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Kokichi asked Miyu to invent that to see for himself.
Huh?
So Miyu actually made this?
Okay.
After I found this design, I went to Miyu's research lab.
Well...
And I found a prototype that she was still working on.
What did I say? Miyu, the real MVP here.
This is it. I may be a prototype, but it seems to be functional already.
Do you know what that actually reminds me of, looking at it? If you've not watched my Jazzpunk Director's Cut playthrough, or video rather, here on YouTube, there's actually a level in the Director's Cut of Jazzpunk where it's like you go into a cyberpunk world, and you have to get this thing, it's like a sneeze gun. That's what that kind of reminds me of. Deary me. Oh, good lord. God damn it, God. Fucking Maki, your voice is killing me.
The suction function is already finished. I was testing it out earlier, don't ask how.
As she said that, Maki flipped the switch on the machine and... Well, that's some real suction. That's pretty strong suction, Josie.
With this, you can vacuum up all the bugs around your walls. Hopefully you can hear me all of that noise, ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing in it, Josie.
Yeah, it looks like it was used several times, but it doesn't seem like they cause any. Can you all hear me? Help, please. Please shut the machine off. Good lord. Okay, thank God for that.
Maki sighed and turned off the bug catcher.
I see.
Then does that mean there are no bugs? It was just Gonta's imagination after all.
Okay.
That's probably the case. Well, even if there were bugs, I don't know how that would be a clue.
Sure.
But I wanted to tell you, especially since I spent a lot of time investigating it.
Okay.
Right, thank you, Josie. Were those bugs really just Gonta's imagination? Probably not. I'm going to say that right now, the fact that we're making a big deal about it. It's the old Chekhov's gun thing. It's got to be something you can see. Oh, sorry. I'm not yawning because I'm bored, I'm yawning because I'm a bit tired. Must be more to it than that, Josie. Okay, bug vac has been added. Oh, you guys were here? Yeah, we're all together now, it seems. Except for Kibo, obviously. If we're all going to meet up, why didn't anyone tell me? I couldn't find anyone, so I was starting to get worried. Sorry, Josie.
Hey.
And where were you until now?
Hey!
You went to Rantaro's room, right? Did you find anything? Oh, that's where she went. Okay. That's what she meant. What is this expression? Are you going to tell me? Or are you just going to smile at me smugly? Hey, Himiko, did you find anything in Rantaro's room?
Shut up!
I'm not going to tell you, so stop asking me. Shut up, leave me alone.
Huh?
Why? If I say I didn't find anything, you're going to decide I'm useless, aren't you? I won't let that happen. So I guess you didn't find anything.
It's okay.
Don't worry, I wasn't expecting anything from you anyway.
Wow. Just got burnt there, Himiko.
What did you say?
That's just as bad. If it isn't in Rantaro's room, then where is his survivor perk? We didn't find anything on his body. Did he hide it somewhere before he died? But hiding in your room would be the safest place for it. Did someone take it? I would have said Kokichi, but Maki surely would have found it if she searched through everything thoroughly.
What's wrong?
Shuichi, what's wrong?
You're right.
Hey, we're going to check out what's behind the hidden door, right? Let's hurry and do it.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this. The hidden door is where Rantaro was investigating just before he died. There might be something in there that would be a valuable clue, Josie. First, I should inspect the hidden door. Okay, I'm just going to jump cut because I want to go and get myself a cup of tea, so 1 second, everybody. Do I just leave? Do I just get out of here? I've seen what I want to see. I'm getting out before shit starts to freaking go down. Oh! Uh-oh. Probably best to get out of here, mate. Before you get trapped underground. Go. Yes. No shit. Oh. You may, yeah, don't look at it. Just get the fuck out. Something's coming after me, isn't it? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. What? Oh, it's backed me into a corner. Oh, this is not good. Oh!